Muhammadu Buhari came in as then president of Nigeria, he quickly signed a bill in revoking the firearm licenses carrier in Nigeria, to the extent that all the people who were selling firearms in Nigeria, their licenses was revoked. Why did he do this? He did that so that he would give the Fulanis the opportunity to come and invade our land and our country, and up to today, that is what has been happening. No wonder Samuel Otto of Benue State governor was shouting and shouting, nobody listened to him, and at the end of the day, he went to Abuja begging Buhari to, send military people to come and defend his land. He never did that. Now, these people came, killed a lot of people. There is so many IDP camp in Benue State today as a result of that. Now, secondly, Tinubu, this drug lord, the terrorist drug lord, came in and started from where Buhari stopped from by allowing these Fulani invaders to come into our land, desecrate our land, kill our people, rape our women, and use their cattle to destroy our crops. And we are saying that we can never allow that to happen under our watch. So as the bill has been passed to law, just immediately I made my video day before yesterday, and so with every individual in the whole of the Southeast would harm themselves. And remember, they have called us a terrorist. They've labeled us a terrorist, so it doesn't matter what they do. The Amnesty International are on this matter, and I promise you guys one thing, that our Prime Minister will soon be here. Very, very soon, the man that owns the country and that owns his people will be here to address each and every one of us very soon. I don't know that this kind of thing will still be happening in this 21st century. Now, I want to remind Bianco Juku that your name will never be forgotten in the history of Nigeria and in the history of Biafra. In the history of Biafra, the two different things here is this. In the history of Nigeria, you're a very wonderful person. You did the Westerners a very wonderful, thing by using yourself to be, a stooge to oppress your people, by making yourself available to the enemies to use you to destroy your own people. Now, in the history of the United States of Biafra, you are a traitor. Your name can never be forgotten. Your name will be written in the bad book of Biafrans for the rest of your life. And I hope you are happy. I hope that you can go to your bed and sleep seeing all the killings in the whole of the Southeast. I hope that you can actually go and be happy that you sold Simon to Finnish authority and to the Nigerian government for investigation why the Fulani herders came into your land to kill and to rape and to destroy properties. And I didn't see you write to Amnesty International. I didn't see you write to the UN. I did not see you speak evil against what is happening in your own land. So from today, we are asking you to remain in that South, because everybody in the whole of the Southeast will be armed to the teeth. Very soon, all of you Sabos will run away. And I want to remind the governors of the whole Eastern region that your time is ticking, and it's ticking very fast. The earlier, the better for you. And we are warning you to stop going after the traditional rulers and the traditional worshippers in their homes. There is a man going around disturbing all these native doctors. Everybody has a right to worship any kind of God they want to worship. It's a freedom of speech. Our country has freedom of expression, freedom of movement, freedom of association, and freedom of any kind of God you want to worship. You are allowed to worship those gods. Now, Soludo and Hope Uzodimma desist from arresting and killing all these traditional worshippers. If you want to fight your people, then you have the Biafran government to contend with. Stop fighting your people. Fight the bandits if you want to fight for your land. Don't allow these Fulanis to continue to use you to destroy your people, because the outcome of all these things you are doing it's not going to be good for you. So please desist from it. And as for those of you who are threatening Madam Ngozi Orabueze, continue. Your cups will soon be filled. And those of you who is following Ogenkeri, I want to tell you, please remain there. Ogenkeri is a nice guy. He's the best I've ever seen. Please do not come to our space to come and disrupt what we're doing there again. This is why I'm telling you, remain where you are. Don't come to our spaces to disrupt what we are doing. If we see you there again, we will kick you out. Ogenkeri is a very wonderful guy. He's the nicest guy I've ever seen. So if you want to follow him, keep following him. Biafrans, again, the right person to follow in this struggle is Madam Ngozi Orabueze. This is the person that the Prime Minister appointed to be his surrogate. Please do not forget that every single thing you hear today from this very platform is the truth, nothing but the truth. Defend yourself. Self-defense is not a crime, and self-determination is not a crime anywhere in the whole world. So we are working with a template of the UN Charter today. It's not a crime. Defend yourself ruthlessly. We will back you up, and we will defend you anywhere in the world. The government in the Southeast, they know that they are now illegitimate government. Anyhow they want it, after that 60 days, we will give it to them. Chase them with what they have never seen in their life. Thank you, Biafrans. I love you guys, and I love every one of you. For those of you that lost your loved ones, we are sending our condolences to the family that lost their loved ones from this December to this February that we are in. And we say, Mommy and Daddy, please, just wait. You will see the revenge and the vengeance of these people that they killed. So we are very sorry, and our heart goes to every one of you that lost your loved ones. Thank you so much, and may God bless you. May God bless the 40 states of United States of Biafra.
All right, so I think it's high time that with all these things that is happening, especially in the southeastern part of Nigeria, a lot of people need to wake up, especially Ndibos. Ndibos need to really wake up and take, power in their hands, because as it stands now, the Nigerian government is actually using, every key leaders, from, the House of the Senate to the governors, to also to the police commanders, and all the security personnel, the military. The Nigerian government is now using even Igbos to oppress their fellow Igbo people, and this is really, really crazy. I mean, take a look at what is happening, now with what Bianca Ojukwu is actually doing. It's more or less like she was actually employed to destroy her own people, because, with everything that is happening, she should have actually showed a very great example by not, agreeing to the terms and conditions, given to her by the Nigerian government. We've seen how she initiated the arrest of Mazid Simon Ekpa, from Finland. It was when she, became that Minister of Foreign Affairs that she was able to, carry out this assignment, and she delivered, to the Nigerian government by making sure that the Finnish authorities, by engaging the Finnish authorities and persuading them with evidences. I don't really know where they got the evidence from, and they were able to arrest Simon Ekpa. Because with what is really happening in the southeastern part of the country, I just believe that Igbos should just start defending themselves. It's just that it's high time that everyone begins to defend themselves from these terrorists that is, infiltrating the southeastern states and, ravaging the properties of people, and, taking, unaliving people, and, series of crimes that they are committing, in that part of the country. Because we all know that the governors of those southeastern states are playing deaf ears, to the security issue that is really very important. I mean, the governors are supposed to be the one championing, safety of their indigents, but it's more or less like they are just keeping silence, and allowing all these people, to go away with their crime, especially the Fulanis, the militaries, and all those people that have been causing havoc in the state. Anyway, I want to hear your opinion on this. What do you think about it? What should be the lasting solution to this continuous insecurity in the southeastern part of the country? And also, I'd want you to give this video a thumbs up. Also, feel free to subscribe to our YouTube channel so that whenever we drop new videos here on the channel, you'll be the first to be notified whenever we have new uploads. With that being said, we'll see you all in our next video.
All right, guys, welcome to TOBI TV channel. How are they? All right, so in today's update, this woman you see over here, she is actually addressed as Adande Mbonandegede and the Biafran community. So this woman, in few days ago, she was in the cabinet meeting with the Biafran government, and something happened on the process, and she was placed on a suspension. But then it seemed like, ever since she was placed on suspension, a lot has been happening, and the woman is not happy. And because of that, she's already saying a lot of things after she has made a prayer that anyone that would bring a division, after she has made a prayer of having not to be the one that will betray the people. And then let us listen to what this woman said, even after she has made a prayer that even if she rises to become that individual, that let so and so thing happen. I'll let you guys watch this meeting. And just in case it's also the first time you're meeting me or you're seeing this channel, please help us to subscribe to stay updated, and then turn on the post notification bell. And we'll be right back.
Here, who you discuss with, who you talk with. I didn't offend anybody. Or when we know your group cannot plan on how to suspend me. Very shameful thing. I don't care who you discuss with, who you talk with. Don't give a damn. Nobody pay me for what I'm doing. Do you see our chief of staff? You have created another history with her. The first woman, the first person, our chief of staff would nearly suspension. Oh, you have a history. Oh, you have suspension. After a DPM.
Yes, depending on your time zone and location. Una fugoni ekosi na the Biafran struggle from the government of the United States of Biafra. Yesterday, Dr. Ngozi Orabeze and the rest of the cabinet Adadiolama 1 month suspension from the cabinet. I know a lot of you will be asking, can you fit out this suspension? Anyways, I'll leave you guys to watch this video. Know some of the things that Adadiolama said during her live broadcast yesterday. So like if you start to note down, watch the video from beginning to the end. But before I play you guys this video, a day before yesterday, during the broadcast, Dr. Ngozi Orabeze hosted a bill that was passed. And Adadiolama argued the bill that she wasn't in support of that bill. This morning, they will update Dr. Ngozi Orabeze drop on her official Twitter handle. So, like you can go down and get the updates from her Twitter handle. So, watch this video. Key guarantee. Dr. Ngozi Orabeze put. Now, that's her updates. Alright, and here is the tweet. We have a post Maz Simon Ekpa making 13th of July 2024. So Dr. Ngozi Orabeze shared that post. We now remind the Biafrans that now Maz Simon Ekpa has laid this template concerning self-defense. So and this is what her update is out. In Maz Simon Ekpa post on 31st of July said, every Biafrans must be ready to carry arms. We are facing extinction threats in Nigeria by Nigerian terrorist states. The government of Biafra is ready to arm everyone, both young and old Biafrans, for self-defense, anywhere you are within Biafra and beyond. So if I will post Mark Simon Ekpa on the 31st of July last year, 2024, Yaka Dr. Ngozi Orabeze DPM reposted, we quote, there is only one United States of Biafra government. HEPM Simon Ekpa already laid the templates for our nation, being fully implemented by COS DPM Dr. Ngozi Orabeze. Biafrans will not move an inch from this template. Only you see that na bill pass that when you figure can withdraw your back. So that is the bill for self-defense. I don't know, Dr. Ngozi Orabeze and Adadiolama some little disagreements. Maybe that was the thing that led to her 1 month suspension. I don't know. Or maybe because of a program I heard she did. I don't know. Or maybe because of some people sat down and said they should send her. I don't know. So watch out the video. You know some of the things she said during her broadcast yesterday. If you say you my opinion in the comment section, let me can share buttons. Can also say what I know this update. Watch the video, guys. I'll be right back.
Suspension. I'm nobody that time. I know my story. I know you're not now. TOBI in suspension. You're watching my program, what 200. Their life like this, and I did 100 now watching. Man, after can get that suspension. One the whole Biafra or the love woman the most snack and no snack it. So green. That is suspension. I'm proud. That is suspension now. That's suspension up to today. Now, in another level for this suspension. Do you know? Let me tell you something. Even they put that this is struggle. And I'm a stamp. My stamp. Historic stamp can they sue everywhere. Now this is struggle. And I'm a historic stamp. You know why? It can go look my historic stamp. Number one, a woman just send them and take it. Well, them and take it, and then moon and get that evil need. I can't need more than anybody where they have done a struggle for the first time. A woman, which that's now my name can never go out. I don't them and take it. Can't wait, historic Kanaka. It's a can go to second history. First woman who about TOBI invite na my channel TV. The first woman Melo Batobi interview. Now the historic yo onwebe enwanyi izizi. Even na akpachara hanya enwere biko na mu nwanyi izizi o mana wadi na maza na history of struggle. Melo our leader their leader interview invite na their channel television. Mu nwanyi izizi mana wadi na mana ojuku uwazirike awadida mazi Nnamdi Kanu Obatobie omu the first woman mmemuri enu jaga na agrogia ezamu n'obi muwa the first woman mmepre the powerful man powerful group ana go to no case n'uno we me Obatobie invite the first woman mmeri enu ezamu n'obi kana akwa my record after can mejala Obatobie invite or men 24 hours. Mbele Obatobie invite apiam suspension on a history. On a yonenu na yona keka dandem banandeg. After a day, and then Obatobie invite ka today do the flowing that piano suspension. Upotatu go jamalo. Anya bacha be hanchanine. Ezamu nobi for history of the struggle. Move the first woman and the whole world to make an autopilot group. Autopilot group. Mwa dandi woman ye. Kana ko watago autopilot group oh. Before other country we group. Mwa dandi woman ye. Na France here. E chola kana gwage. Kana gwage my record. Okay for Finland ije. Muma wonye shake Finland with Agaba. Na for to no case no no. Mbemba talama na obanda buo batara na obono. Ime murie. Opada television ka jo van go sirigi. Okay bi na chi imitate that and the women need too small. You're too small. Ezamu no bi kana agwagi. Do you see our chief of staff? You have created another history with her. The first woman, the first person, our chief of staff with nearly suspension. Oh, you have a history. First person, only suspension. After a DPM. After K100 Biafra, the first person, any suspension, one than the bull. And I may break record now. Get your name, you know, can I create my history? You help me to create my history. Don't even know. Change name with them. Example no be in my suspension. Kalilindo mad. Agent na the whole channel. Come from the put that suspension for me and any night. Honestly, not this evening. I don't surprise. And I breaking that record yesterday night. Put no position on social media. Then I don't but I get the suspension, but I from me anywhere. I don't know when you were. I got on cave for your coach viola. So each and on your platform to discuss how to destroy that but I get it. Example will be the too small. If you think that you succeed nothing. But let me tell you something. Echi bin go bujidere go for. Or won't even the Kumakaga will refill. Example no be. When I come on my platform. Example no be. How many times? Example will be keep it on fundraising. I'm on from Otuno Kazin no Kisimutia. I show you the road. And the time I came on Yakufa and then Example no be. The first group which you about to be HG. Now no way made the HG accept. Not a top near Ezabata no be. Oh, do not case me. If rather that he can't contest me. Now go in your order. No request. Good and daughter. Ibegi. Kenya than the Banande the suspension. I didn't blame Mugi. My name succeed. Go your request. I got granted. Can you go again? I choose Namo. I can't kange. Ina chume nada. One nene. Mbuno palankata. When you said suspension yesterday. Nemen demenke.